If you clicked on this video, you're probably hesitant on the idea of traveling internationally, traveling across the globe to a country that you probably don't know the language of or just know very little about the culture of. Let me tell you, I once was in that position as a young adult, had aspirations to dance professionally across the globe, and I wanted to know more about the world. But at the same time, I wasn't very well versed in what I had to know about the world before I started pursuing dreams like that. Now, I'm going to give you a tip that is probably gonna qualm all the worries you have. But before I go on about that, let me tell you, you're probably overthinking that. Let me help you out. My name is Sky Solo Travels, and I will be your guide on traveling internationally, specifically in the European countries, because I'm a European shill. Let me just be real. But if you like the content on this channel, please like and subscribe if you want me to continue producing content like this, and I will continue to do so. And if you guys want to be a little excited about something, I have a little announcement that I want to do at the end of this channel that will bring my brand to a higher echelon than it has been for a while now. Now, first, let me bring you guys back to the past, where I was this college student ready to take on the world as a dancer, and I've only been to 2 states in America. Imagine that, trying to take on the world and you know very little about it in the first place. Looking back now, I didn't quite have the expertise, but I feel like I already had the tools that would take for me to actually travel internationally. But the one thing that I was being told my whole life was, if I go to college, all the dreams will come true. All the dreams and aspirations that I had growing up as a kid would just come to fruition if I had taken this step to go on to a liberal arts college and pursue my dream of dance. I no longer have those types of ambitions because I've been a little more well-versed and more experienced in my life to know what I actually want. And I think that's the main tip that I want to give to you guys. Before you go to the country that you want to go to, know what you actually want to get out of that experience. I think the one thing that people always get disappointed by when they do actually travel to the country and say that they love America a whole lot better than any other country that they've ever been to is that they didn't get the experience that they were expecting out of that travel. Now, believe me, these travels can be life-changing experiences. But at the same time, if you put all that investment into that trip and you don't get what you want out of your travel, then I think it would lead a lot of people to believe, especially Americans, to believe that they wouldn't even want to leave America ever again. Also, I hope you guys like this outside area. I do like it a lot, but you know, it's summertime, the mosquitoes are biting. I should have worn a long sleeve because I'm getting bit up over here. Ooh. Anyway, so when I was first traveling, since my main objective in life was getting as much experience as I could as a dancer, experiencing as much dance culture as I could, I was obsessed over dance at that point in life. I was studying, watching a whole bunch of dance videos, studying anatomy for dance. I was going crazy over this topic. I wanted to be the best I could as a male dancer. And when I got to my first country, Scotland, my mind was kind of blown about how interesting the culture was. I didn't realize the people were actually kind of nice to me, which was, you know, kind of bizarre because when you're learning about other countries in a liberal arts college, you don't really expect that type of thing as an American, and as a Black American who's grown up in this system, I think you kind of expect much more worse treatment than what you actually get. Now, you may get treated differently because I was traveling in a group. My group versus solo travel video, you can watch if you click on the hyperlink over here, or it might be on that side. I'm not too well versed in the YouTube world yet, but I will get there. But back to the Scotland trip. I was traveling with a group with other African Americans. There's fireworks? They're having a party over there. I was traveling with other African American students And they said that they were getting treated very badly by some of the airport security in Scotland. And this was very surprising to me because I had a splendid time when I was traveling. They treated me nicely. They roasted me a little because Scottish people are known for roasting, which, you know, is something that you got to get used to. But, you know, it's still a interesting experience because you don't really take it personally. But if you take everything that every person that you interact with personally, then I will tell you, you probably will have a bad time. Now, going into this experience, I didn't know really what to expect, and I did very little research about Scotland in itself because I was there for the dance experience. So why would I have done the research? But if I had gone into that experiencing knowing that there would be a roast session, or there was like this Italian, I'll put a picture up, but there was like this Italian, Scottish, Spanish guy that ran a pizzeria, and he was serving up all the jokes, all the good times, and I hope he still actually runs his business there. I want to look it up, but you know, it's those little interactions like that that really bring the experience of the international travel together. You have to be explorative. You have to be curious about what you can learn from this adventure that you're taking. You know, you got to go into it with optimism, and you can't go into it with the pessimism that I think some people actually go into it with. And maybe I got a different experience than some other African American students because I am also biracial. I go into this on why biracial people should travel in this video, and you know what, just check out my channel and you'll see. Yeah, I think that's the main tip that I want to give to this video is know what you want from the experience that you're going into. You know, learn about the country that you're going to, and then you have to take action, obviously, but that's a whole other topic for another day. And I wanted to give my announcement at the end of this video, but before I give that announcement, if you want to start a discussion in the comments, or if you've been to a country before, let me know in the comments. Let everyone know your experience there, and maybe that will encourage more people to traveling. Now for the announcement, I've started an Instagram page that will help inform you all about my travels. I'll be posting on there very frequently, more than I do on the YouTube, because I want to be not just a YouTuber with a business, but I want to be a businessman with a YouTube, or an influencer. Not an influencer with a business, but a businessman with influence. So follow that page so you can be more well learned on the countries that I travel to. I'll be posting on there. And I will be going to Germany next month, so I will be posting about that adventure too. That's another freebie announcement for you guys, and I hope you guys like this video. Subscribe and have a good day.